Hey, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Ultimate Gamer Gremlin figure, and of course this is based on the 1984 Gremlins film. Now I'm not a big Gremlins fan, but I just decided to actually pick this one up. And I actually picked this one up because this is actually exclusive to GameStop only, and they had it for like $5. So I was like, whoa, I'm going to pick that up because I was already thinking about getting some Gremlins anyway, because I would have actually preferred the standard Ultimate Gremlin or even like Stripe, even Gizmo, but I actually would have preferred the standard Ultimate one, but they had this particular version which is known as the Ultimate Gamer Gremlin. And it was only $5. They had like a clearance sale, so I was like, whoa, I just went to GameStop and picked it up, and it was the only one they had left, so there's no reason why I rushed it out and got it. So I'm glad that I have finally got like a Gremlin figure, but like I said, I'm not too big on the films. I've seen both of them. I know the Gremlin films very, very well. I remember really enjoying the first one. I even had like Gizmo, like I think a night light and stuff. I even had like stuff, from the film when I was like a kid. Actually, I even have like the Gremlins movie too. I just went ahead and picked it up again, because it's been a while since I had seen it, as you can see, it has Gizmo on it. But I don't have part 2, the new batch, but I have seen the new batch. I did see that one back when it was originally released. But anyway, I'm going to just open this on up and get into like the figure itself. Now, as you can see, here's the actual box art for the NECA Gremlins Ultimate Gamer Gremlin. And it has like this image, and now this one of the things I thought was interesting too. It actually says only a GameStop, because this is a GameStop exclusive figure, so I thought that was kind of cool. And you see an image of the Gremlin in here with like the arcade type, thing, right there, gaming thing. I think that's cool. It says Gremlins Ultimate Gamer Gremlin. Also on the side it says it too. Now on the top too, it also says, it has like a scripture right there. It says, cute, clever, mischievous, intelligent, and dangerous. Now on the back it says that the Gamer Gremlin includes interchangeable hands, popcorn bucket, soda cup, hat, sunglasses, joystick, mini arcade, and a cartridge box. So I always thought the accessories was pretty cool with these, Now it also says that this is like the scripture of it. A gadget salesman is looking for a special gift for his son and finds one at a store in Chinatown. The shopkeeper is reluctant to part with the Mogwai, but sells it to him with the warning to never expose it to bright light, water, or to feed it after midnight. All of this happens, and the result is a gang of gremlins that decide to tear up the town on Christmas Eve. Now, of course, you can see images of the figure too right there, and the accessories that he has, and the various things that you can like do with the figure too as well. And when you open the box, you also can see that the Gremlin in here too as well. Nice figure. I believe the Gremlins, like if you like, but I know NECA was doing that anyway, I think these would be kind of around the size of like Chucky, if you actually really like scared them how they really are in the movie. But as you can see, there's a Gremlin inside the box with his accessories. They also have like an image of the Gamer Gremlin right here too as well. Now as you can see, this is the insert for the Ultimate Gamer Gremlin. It looks like it's just like smoke or something. Looks like foggy. It looks like kind of like the end sequence of the film, with Stripe. Got another area that's kind of like misty, if I can remember correctly. It's been a while since I watched it. But it's around like the flowers and stuff. I forgot what, And here's the actual the Gremlin itself too inside the package. Okay, as you can see, here's the NECA Ultimate Gamer Gremlin figure. Now I'm hearing that this is actually just like a regular standard Gremlin, but he does just come with like the gamer accessories, So this really is how like the actual regular like Ultimate standard Gremlin looks, But this Gamer Gremlin actually has those accessories. Now when you measure it, the Gremlin is just under 7 inches. Now if you think about it, that's not really accurate to their height, if I'm not mistaken. I know the Gremlins are kind of like, I think like leg height, if I'm not mistaken. I think these would be really kind of around the size of Chucky. If I'm not mistaken, it's been like a while since I've seen it, Wes. This is almost like the size of a human. But those okay, But yeah, I guess what I do first with the actual Ultimate Gamer Gremlin figure is actually just talk about like its accessories first. Now, like I said, this is one of the big things I think is very awesome about the Gremlins figures, and why I did have my eyes on picking up one eventually, you know, is like the accessories that they have. Like this popcorn bucket. I think this is just so awesome. That is just really cool. Everything that's just awesome. An awesome little accessory to have. I like how it says golden popcorn on it. It also has like these two holes up there, you know, for like I think the eyes, where you can put it like on the gremlin's head. Now another thing too, I think it's kind of cool is this actual popcorn too, as you can see. It really does like popcorn, you know, in pieces. I think that's awesome. Now one of the things interesting about this too, you can actually take this out. And when you take it out, that's how it actually, like, you know, it looks. It's like actually like a separate piece, you know. The popcorn itself, you can get like a good look at it. How it looks. And that's how the back of it looks. And you can see the empty bucket too for the popcorn. Because another thing I know that you can do, you can actually put this on the gremlin's head too, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, as you can see. Now I don't think I really got it on quite right, but as you can see, there's like the popcorn bucket on the gremlin's head, because you can actually see like his eyes. I think you can actually fit it on a little better than this, but it's just like an example, you know, of how it looks. So yeah, as you can see, there he is with the popcorn on his head. Another awesome accessory that the Gremlin has is this soda cup. I think this is so cool. That's just so awesome, from my opinion. As it says, cola. I like how you set the straw on it too as well. I think that's just so awesome. You can even set the soda inside, like the ice. You can tell it's like a Coca-Cola type soda, or just a cola, you know, because it's dark. That really is just awesome, the detail in that. Now I noticed mine also has like the label. It kind of like it's coming off. Kind of sometimes like cups be, you know. I like how you see like cola on it too. It's really nice. Awesome accessory. Another cool accessory that the Gremlin has is this joystick. Now I do recall these very well, you know, from the days of Atari. I remember like the button right there on the side, and you have like the stick right here too. That's awesome to touch, you know, the joystick. As you can see, there's the joystick in the Gremlin's hand. It went in pretty easily too. As you can see it, I just stuck it through like the fingers right there. Another accessory that the Gremlin comes with is this gaming cartridge. Now this is another one I think is just so awesome. The detail in that is just amazing. I like how it even says like NECA at the top. It says Gremlins. You also can see like Gizmo right there, and I think that stripe behind them. I like how it also says Gremlins on the side. That is just so awesome. Like the detail in that. And NECA, you know, like I think it says what, 3300. Sounds like a video game cartridge. That's just awesome. The detail in that. Even on the back it says what the game is about, you know. The pet with a split personality. I guess it's my Gizmo up there, you know. And there's a Gremlin with the cartridge in his hand. Went in pretty good too, as you can see. Another accessory that the Gremlin has is this these sunglasses. There's the sunglasses on the Gremlin too. You can also see through them too, you know. I thought it was actually like dark, where you wouldn't be able to see like through his eyes, but you actually can see like, the eyes through him. And that's kind of cool. Another accessory that the Gremlin has is this actual hat too as well, that you can see right here. Nice little hat. It also has like this fan at the top, which can turn too. You can like spin it. Has that opener right there too in the back of the hat. Now with the hat, I noticed it looks like it just sits up here. You can't really attach it to the gremlin's head. It just sits up there. From what it seems, you know. See there, yeah, right there. And like I said, it looks like the hat just sits up there. It doesn't really attach to like his head. Not that I can recall me or notice, you know, like it just sits up there. And another cool accessory that he has is this arcade right here, mini arcade. Now this is another thing I think is cool. It actually even shows what game the Gremlin was playing too. It's called, I think, the Fail Guy. Looks like Donkey Kong. I think in the movie it was like Donkey Kong that they were playing, but the actual game itself, you can tell it looks like Donkey Kong. It shows the image of the guy right there on that side. There's like different images of the game on each side. Even at the top, it shows them. You even can see like the game playing. Yeah, this kind of like Donkey Kong, you know. Even the controller, you know, you can kind of move this around too. See it like it moves. You can bend it that way, or you can bend it, you know, that way or that way. I think that's awesome. Now the buttons right here, I think, can move or press, you know, but the controller, the joystick can. Also, that is really, the detail in that is just really amazing. Last accessories that the Gamer Gremlin comes with are these two alternate hands. So as you can see here, they are. I can tell they have like different like grips too. As you can see, they have different grips. This was the hand. They're very similar, just got like different grips. This was the hand that was actually on the Gremlin, but I just took it off, you know. Now I think I can actually put like the soda in his hand now too, if I'm not mistaken. As you can see, yeah. So I actually can put I think that accessory is just so cool. But as you can see, there's the soda in the Gremlin's hand now. Now this was the actual right hand that was on the Gremlin, and I just switched out and put this flat one on because this would be better. And as you can see, this hand is a little more flatter for like holding stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out and try. As you can see, there's a Gremlin with the popcorn in his hand. I kind of had trouble getting to hold it though. Just gotta mess with it, get the right grip. Can't get the Gremlin to actually hold like the arcade to the mini arcade. You just gotta mess with like the various grips and so on. They'll hold it, you know. Now what I do is talk about the Gamer Gremlin's articulation. Now I do notice that this figure does seem to be kind of stiff, but you can raise his arms up like that. The legs can be kind of raised too, as you can see. But it's kind of like limited, but they can be raised. These can be bent too. Now, I'm kind of trying to be careful with this because I was hearing that these kind of break, you know. I've been hearing that a lot about like the Gremlins. But as you can see, the arms can be like folded like that. They can be straightened, brought down, you know. It has good arc, you know. One of the things I think is cool is like the mouth itself, and the detail on this again is just amazing. This really does look awesome, you know. Now it's been a while since I had watched the Gremlins in this movie, but I think this is cool. I like how you can open the Gremlin's mouth. You can select, you know, the tongue and stuff, and I think that's kind of cool. The eyes seem to be pretty good too. Now these ears, I think they can be kind of, yeah, they can kind of like rotate, kind of. If I'm not mistaken, you can kind of bend them and stuff. But I'm just gonna leave it there, you know. The head can be turned. As you can see, you know, it has like articulation in the head. You can look kind of up. You can kind of, well, you can't really look down, you know. The waist can, it kind of turns, but not, yeah, you can kind of turn it, you know, like that, you know. The feet can be turned too, they turn. And his knees even bend too. They bend, like I said. I think I already had mentioned that they kind of bend. Hands can be turned. As you can see, you can rotate them. And the detail on this is just like I said, it's pretty good. You know, it's very awesome. It's been like a while since I had watched it, so I can't really say how really accurate, like far as certain spots or details are with the Gremlin figure. You know. And like I said, Ben thing, and he does. He seems to stand. You know, I didn't really need like a stand. You can actually just stand him. You know. But one of the things I do know is, I guess like scale wise, I believe a Gremlin, if I'm not mistaken, should be a little shorter than this. But that's just like the Godzilla figures. Like the Godzilla, of course, should be very massive. But even that is only like I think what like 12 inches. Like you know, type figures. You know. So it kind of makes sense, you know, but you would think they'd be kind of on the scale of like Chucky, if I'm not mistaken, kind of around that size. But this is an awesome figure, and I'm happy I got it, mainly because of the accessories, and this is actually like the Gamer Gremlin one, you know. Okay, there's the NECA Ultimate Gamer Gremlin figure. I would definitely recommend this, I guess, for like Gremlins fans. But what makes it really so cool and stand out to me is the actual accessories that the Gremlins had. And I was already planning on getting like a Gremlin figure, you know, but I just decided to pick this one up, you know, because they had like a clearance sale on it at GameStop. So that's why I got it, you know. And of course, you know, this is based on the Gremlins movie right here, which I have from 1984, you know. Cause I've seen both of them, you know. I have never really been like a big Gremlins fan, you know. But I do recall like an original one, though. I grew up with them, you know, even the second one, you know. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this one up, you know. This is the NECA Ultimate Gamer Gremlin figure. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Billy. Gizmo.